Hi, I am Cleo and I'm 22 years old. I'm a master's student at the Faculty of Economics and Business. Today, I'll show you around our campus. Like many students, I am living in the city center, but Cerniko Campus is only a 10-minute bike ride. Let me first start this tour by telling you some details about the city. Groningen is a great student city. I mean, 1 in 4 people here is a student, and the 50,000 students in our city bring the average age of the town down to 36. You'll see students everywhere, and there's always something to do. The university buildings are situated all around Groningen. The academy building and a number of faculties can be found in the city center. Cerniko Campus is home to some faculties, and it's where the Faculty of Economics and Business is located. Will you follow me to Cerniko Campus? So, the bike ride took even less than 10 minutes. Normally, this place is packed with bicycles, but now staff and students are told to work from their home, so it's very quiet now. Let's go in. But before we do, I have to put on my face mask. Here we are at the Student Plaza. This is where various facilities are located, like student support desk, study associations, career services, and also an espresso and sandwich bar. This is also one of the places where I would meet up with my fellow classmates to prepare for an assignment or just to have a cup of coffee. The plaza is also the place where we host our events, like information days for prospective students. We also organize our social activities here, because it's a nice meeting place. Jenny van Doorn is a professor in service marketing. She will tell us more about research and why a robot is sitting next to her.
Hi, human.
I'm happy to share with you why a robot is sitting next to me. This is Pepper, and in my research, I look at the question what it takes to make people accept robots like Pepper serving them in healthcare. Pepper, would you like to work in healthcare?
Yes, great idea. I would love that.
So what we know from literature is that people are somewhat reluctant to accept a robot helping them because they find them eerie, they find them creepy. And what I do in my research, I investigate to what extent this can be improved by, for instance, letting a robot speak regional language, dialect, to make it closer to the elderly that it is serving.
All right, Jenny and Pepper, thank you very much.
Thank you for your
And
interest.
we'll see you later.
Nice meeting you.
Bye-bye, everyone.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Studying at FAB is more than just obtaining a degree. It's also about preparing yourself personally and professionally and preparing yourself for your future career. To help you along the way, FAB Career Services offers throughout the year a wide range of activities to support you in finding out what you want later in your life and showing you how to prepare. During this tour, I arranged to meet up with some staff members on campus, but my next meeting is online. So let's see if Marzi Alboasani is online now to tell us some more about her experience as a lecturer within the international FAB community. Hi Marzi, thank you for joining our virtual campus tour.
Well, thanks for inviting me and letting me to be part of your tour.
Can you share with us what it's like to lecture within an international FAB community and how you go about intercultural differences in the classroom?
Indeed, it is international environment, FAB community, and in my area, international economics. That's very interesting because when I want to know specific information about a specific country, I can find the colleague that is from that country actually and discuss it face to face and get very realistic and deeper overview about that country. About the intercultural differences in the classroom, I do all my efforts to make sure that I'm creating safe environment. I know from my personal experience, I'm myself from Iran, and I know that if you are from different country, you have different culture. In the classroom, you also get different responses from a student. Some students are easier and more comfortable to ask questions and discuss the problem, and some students are not that comfortable. So often I try to make sure that I involve all the students in the subject and make sure that all the students from all different backgrounds, they benefit the most from the lecture.
Thanks for sharing your thoughts and experiences, Marcy.
My pleasure, Cleo, and good luck with the rest of the tour.
All right, next up is the library. I have an appointment with Liane Voerman and Robert Inklaar, who will tell us more about the degree programs. Are you still following me? The library is the place where you can find books and journals, but it also has over 150 study places and also study cabinets for personal use or in small groups. Personally, it's my favorite place to study.
Let me tell you a little bit about the double degree programs in my master program of economic development and globalization. We offer our students the option to study for an extra year in one of 4 universities within Europe or outside it. This really helps them broaden their scope by studying in a different place and doing a complementary set of courses to learn something beyond what they already know. In addition, we also have a strong emphasis in our program on sustainability. On the one hand, social sustainability, issues about inequality and poverty, but also environmental sustainability, so how we fit within the boundaries of our planet.
And it's not just sustainability that is important to look at in our programs. Employability, diversity, inclusiveness are also important topics. Within the Bachelor of Business Administration, we try to really enhance the employability of our students by offering them workshops on, for instance, how to work together as a team, how to present, how to solve a business case, but also to make touch points with reality, with the business, and to invite guest lecturers and to have real-life business cases. If you think about diversity and inclusiveness, we often see that our students tend to work together with people they know already. And we also know that different perspectives might help you to think out of the box and to be more creative. So we also try to enhance their skills to work together with different people and by sometimes even force them to work together in a group of people they do not know yet and which is as diverse as possible.
Thank you very much, Robert and Liane, for your useful insights. It was very interesting. Now we will continue our tour and take a look at the lectures and the rooms we have at our campus. This is one of the biggest lecture halls we have at our faculty because 300 students fit in here. Now with the pandemic, we still offer on-campus education for certain groups. And because of big lecture halls like this and smaller groups of students can easily keep 1.5 meters distance. Here on campus, there's also the Aletta Jacobshal, which has a large number of lecture and examination halls. The biggest examination hall has 590 digital exam stations. Now that I walk here in those empty halls, it really visualizes the transitions we've had since March. Most of my teaching and examination is now online. The workload has increased a little bit because of the shifting, but now I found a balance and it works out pretty fine. I wonder if Hans Risselada can provide us with some insights on how the faculty adapted to online teaching. Hi.
Hi. In March, we put together a diverse team of lecturers, educational quality and Nestor support staff to help out our colleagues with the sudden transition to online teaching. Within Feb, we luckily already had quite some experience with online teaching tools and digital assessment. The key focus of our team was to bring together all the information on online teaching and communicate it clearly to students and staff. We did this by creating an online platform where we shared all the information and made a discussion board. And we also created workshops where one of our colleagues would share one of their best practices and answer questions. It was really great to see that even in these challenging times, a lot of our colleagues were willing to help out others and together try to keep up the high quality of teaching that we have here within FAB.
Thank you very much, Hans. I'll see you around.
All right.
Bye. Hi, can I order one juke, please? Large. Thank you very much. Oh, my phone rings. It's Ella Sibamalai on the phone. She's a policy advisor, internationalization, and she can give us her input on diversity at the faculty. Hi Ella, can you tell us a little bit more about diversity at our faculty?
Yes, of course, I can tell you more about what we do. When talking about diversity and inclusion at FAB, we mean the bigger picture. How we interact with people, both inside and outside the institution, with staff, students, but also external partners. Having an inclusive learning and working environment is very important to us. That, as well as community engagement, is what we work on as part of our organizational culture. We look at our interactions and the tools we need to create connection and equity for everyone. Examples of that are workshops on inclusive behavior, such as on inclusive teaching. But in our staff magazine, for example, we also interview staff and students about their day-to-day experiences with diversity. With that, we value our community and regard diversity as a true strength of our organization.
Thank you very much, Ella. Talk to you later.
Bye!
Another important thing I would like to show you is how our university and thus faculty deals with sustainability. We have to go to another building for that to meet up with Björn Mitsenek. And let me see if this trick works. Great, it worked. We're now at the Energy Academy, one of the most sustainable buildings in the Netherlands. The unique design demonstrates how a building can make optimum use of the natural elements, earth, water, air and sunlight as a primary source of energy. Here, industry, education and academia come together to advance the energy transition. Let me take you to Björn Mitsenek. Hi Björn. I was hoping you could tell us something more about sustainability.
Sure, Cleo. Here at the FAB, we actually have a lot of colleagues who work on societal grand challenges like the energy transition or tackling inequality, generating advice for economic policy and business practice. I, for myself, for instance, as an organizational theorist, investigate innovative organizational models in the energy transition. And so, having recently won a Veni, I will work over the next 3 years on understanding how the many different stakeholders that need to come together for such initiatives can actually effectively organize their collaboration. But we do not only research and teach sustainability, the university overall is also committed to becoming more sustainable itself. It has actually been recently ranked amongst the top 10 universities in the world in terms of sustainability.
That's very interesting to hear, Björn. Thank you very much.
You're very welcome.
Bye-bye. As this virtual campus tour is coming to an end, there's still one person that would like to say something to you. And it's the Dean of our faculty, Peter Verhoef.
I hope you had a very good view on our faculty and campus through this virtual tour. Of course, it's a pity that we cannot meet each other in person here in Groningen. But I hope that through this tour you've seen the ambition of our faculty, you've seen what we can offer here, and you've seen how innovative we are, for instance, with digital education. We also would like to invite you, when everything is normal again, we meet each other here in person in Groningen and, for instance, drink a cup of coffee here at the food court.